Alright everyone, Samsung Galaxy Unpacked. There is very little secrets here, but I'm still going to be live streaming my reaction over on Twitch, so feel free to make an account, follow me over there. Maybe if you get Amazon Prime, send me a little bit of love, but that's not important. The important thing to know is that it's tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific, which is about 2 p.m. Eastern Time. You can just Google it if you don't know when else the event is. But Sammy, why'd you publish the commercial already? What's the point of the event? Anyway, let's begin. So yeah, I don't watch the Oscars, let's not go there, but at the Oscars, Samsung ran a commercial for the Galaxy Z Flip, showcasing it already, and the event hasn't even happened yet. So Marquez pointed this out on Twitter. Like, first we have companies embracing the leaks by tweeting them out, some companies, trickling in little future upcoming design changes to the next-gen phone, and then you have Samsung, who's just, dropping the full commercial before even the event takes place. That's fine, I guess. I just mean, like, why have the event at that point? Because once you unveil this thing on stage, everyone's just gonna be like, yeah, we saw this a couple days ago. Yeah, that's the Z Flip. We know already, okay? Kills all the potential excitement, but hey, I think Samsung's been intentionally leaking phones for years now. We know what the S20 is gonna look like. We even know their prices. We know the cameras on the back for those who don't know. 108 megapixel main shooter, an ultra-wide telephoto, a super telephoto, in fact, which should be giving us an insane 100x zoom, which I'm excited to see how that works. Hopefully optical image stabilization can balance everything out. 120 hertz displays. I doubt they'll talk about the removal of the headphone jack, but with the Galaxy Z Flip, we should be expecting average specs for a $1,400 phone, and that commercial showcased some, decent uses of having a clamshell phone, like people using it for like makeup and stuff, how it just kind of opens a little bit, which I haven't seen in the leaked videos of the Z Flip, people being able to, fold it and just kind of leave it in that folded position, which makes me wonder a couple things, like, are there notches that will like hold it in place when you want to just set it down on a table but stay in like a 90-degree position? That's kind of interesting, I guess. I'm not docking it here. In regards to just what practical use cases there are for foldables, that's one I didn't think about, and Samsung has showed me in the form of a commercial. I don't know how often people are going to use that, and it makes me wonder how hard it is to unfold every time, but hey, if you want a phone that can, sit upright on a table, I guess the Z Flip can do it. Still don't know why it's called the Z Flip when they literally showcase the V so heavily in the commercial, but whatever, we should get some demos out of it. Hopefully they address why the display has to be so absurdly long, like it looks kind of uncomfortable to hold, but as soon as I can get my hands on one, I will try to, assuming they ship this thing. Hopefully it's not going to be like the Galaxy Fold where I have to drive 6 hours in order to pick one up. I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm not interested in driving that far, but if they actually ship this thing, I would love to try it out. And we also should expect a new generation of Galaxy Buds with the Plus added to this one, which based on the leaked reports we've seen of it, it's confirmed, by the way. It's by no means just a leak. Samsung is going to have a Galaxy Buds app on the iOS App Store in case you want to use these earbuds with your iPhone. I guess that market might exist. I want the latest Galaxy Buds, but at the same time, I can't leave iOS. Sure, there's enough iOS users, I get it. But apparently these things should have some active noise cancellation and really good battery life per bud, but that likely means not so great battery life in the case itself, but we'll find out more tomorrow. I'm sure the biggest talk of the town is going to be how everything across this lineup has 5G, but boy are we paying for it, because the S20 Ultra is going to be starting at $1,400, which is definitely way up there, but hey, for the specs of this phone, there's pretty much going to be nothing else on the market that can actually reach that, between super high refresh rate, the default storage options, which I get it, they're going to be pretty high, easily between 128 and maybe 256 gigs standard, which is awesome, but by the way, don't try to use that as your argument for why they're the same price as the iPhones. I saw some people out there trying to say like, well, iPhones with that storage configuration are about that much, so they're actually the same price. No, that's not how that works. You don't get to take the high tier version of one smartphone and compare it to the base model of another and say, there, same price, right? No, because I'm sure if there was a cheaper version of the S20 that had 64 gigs internally, I bet a lot of people would end up buying that one, because a ton of people just want the phone in the cheapest way possible, especially if it has expandable storage. They would have bought the cheaper one. Fact of the matter is, you'll be able to buy an 11 Pro Max for $1,100, and you won't be able to buy an S20 Ultra for that price. So yes, specs totally different. I get it. The S20 Ultra is going to be rock solid on paper, but that does not mean it is the same price as the iPhone, okay? Quit trying to come at it from that angle. It doesn't make sense. Either way, I'm mildly interested in this event. I'm not super pumped about it, but eager to see the type of photo and videos we can take with this thing. If one is available for pre-order, I'll definitely pick up the S20 Ultra. Hopefully that one is shipping pretty soon, and you can definitely expect an Apple Sheep review on it, and more than likely a Apple Sheep jealousy video, you know? Bunch of things I want on my iPhone that are not, but believe it or not, yeah, software is the bigger important feature, because what's on that display makes a much bigger difference on what the display actually is, and ecosystem, you know, that's a priority too. So let me know what you guys think we're gonna see at the Galaxy Unpacked event tomorrow. I'm glad we can finally put these leaks and rumors to rest. We can get validity from Samsung and hopefully finally get these Galaxy Home memes out of the way, because if they actually launch the Galaxy Home Mini, then hey, we finally get the Bixby speaker out there. Except what happened to the Galaxy Home? My God, how hard is it to make a smart speaker? Anyway, let me know what you think of the Galaxy Home by hitting me up over on Twitter or join our Discord, and tell me about your favorite button aside from the Slofi button, the Bixby dedicated button. When are we gonna get a phone that just has Slofi buttons and Bixby buttons put together? I'm ready for that future. This is your Apple Sheep here. I'll see you in the next one.